Hi, this is Kevin Pollock with the Mosby Heritage Area Association. Welcome to Part 6 of our Retreat from D.C. real-time video series covering the Civil War actions in the Loudoun Valley and Clark County from July 14th to the 19th of 1864. Following a second failed federal effort to get across the Shenandoah River at Castleman's Ferry on the morning of July 18th, Union General George Crook directed some of his troops to find another way across the Shenandoah River and scatter the Confederate rear guard. Led by a former Confederate deserter, Joseph Thoburn led 5,000 Union soldiers north from the Snickers Gap Turnpike to find a place to cross the Shenandoah River. He found it here at the Island Ford behind me. At about 3:30 on the afternoon of July 18th, Thoburn's force began to cross. A small skirmish broke out here along the banks of the Shenandoah River, but Thoburn's men were able to make it across the river to the west bank. Once across, Thoburn began deploying his Union soldiers into two lines with their back to the Shenandoah River. Jubal Early's Confederates reacted to the Union incursion on the west bank of the Shenandoah quickly and began to attack late in the afternoon of July 18th. One Confederate attack crushed the Union right, driving Union soldiers back to the Shenandoah River, and in some cases, Federal soldiers had to cross back here at Island Ford while under fire from their Confederate enemies across the river. The rest of Thoburn's line held on to a line behind a stone wall with their backs just a few yards away from the Shenandoah River. Disjointed Confederate attacks continued throughout the evening of July 18th, with some combat getting as close as the length of a rifle between Union and Confederate soldiers. Federal artillery positioned on the bluffs off to my left on the east bank of the Shenandoah River helped to repel the Confederate attacks, and nightfall saved the Federals from any further Confederate efforts. Under cover of night, Thoburn's men recrossed the Shenandoah River here to the east bank and abandoned all operations for July 18th. The Battle of Cool Spring was the largest battle fought in the Civil War here in Clark County, involving over 15,000 soldiers between the two armies. Altogether, the Federals suffered about 420 casualties in the fighting, while the Confederates suffered no more than 400 casualties. Please join us for the last stop of our series covering the Confederate withdrawal from the banks of the Shenandoah River tomorrow.